Hello everybody, this is Baron of Bears. It's been another video for the mobile game Dragon Siege. But first off, if you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification for future videos if you like my content. We're going to get right into this. We're going to go in the very top right. We're going to click Event Center. We're going to talk about the Gem Charge Payback. And this is actually a 3-part process to get all the rewards. I know if you're a free player, a lot of players watch my videos that are free players. This will give you some kind of an idea what kind of value that you could get out of this and how it works in case in the future if you ever decide if they have any of these type of gem charge paybacks again, you'll understand a little bit how they're going to work. Now, I completed it all. To complete it all, it takes 13,000 gems. As you can see right now, during this event, I did manage to spend and purchase 14,610 gems so far. So I went over a little. Now how it will work is, I think the very first one was at a milestone of 3,000 gems. So you had to purchase enough packs or what to get 3,000 gems. And then after that, it was in the middle at like 6,000 gems. From the 3,000 you had started in the beginning, you needed another additional 3,000 to get that middle pack. And then once you got to the 6,000 mark, to get to the 13,000, you needed 7,000 gems. You do get 6,500 gems by completing the last part. I think the middle one, it was around 3,000 gems. And then the first one, it was roughly around a 1,000 gems that you got for this. I did the math and I added all the value of everything you get into this pack. And if you go up the very top right, go to your gems. We're going to go down to where it's gem, all the way over to get 12,000 gems. It's 360 USD. That's the price where you're at. Now, that event was 13,000. We had to spend another $1,000, about $28 on top of that. For that, it was roughly $388 to get everything, to get that charge back. $400 at the most, hopefully. But just keep that in mind. That's the price range. Now, the good news is I did the math on how many gems you get back. I think you get 11,000 and something. It's very close to 12,000 gems. So if you look at the pack, if you just bought the gems from the payback, that's $360. So roughly you saved $360 by buying and filling up that payback. The right side of the screen, there's a chat bubble. It says get 100% payback for what you charge. So basically what it's saying is you spend 13,000 gems, you're going to get 13,000 gems back. Now going through the process of spending and getting the 13,000 gems you need total to get all these gem paybacks, you can probably imagine you're probably going to get quite a few of shards for Annabelle. So I don't think you can go wrong if you do go ahead and max out this payback. To any other means of getting her shards. I will show you what I got her to. I currently got her to 5 stars, and for me to upgrade her to 6 stars, I would need 1,500 shards, and I'm short 400. So I might want to consider if there's any type of pack would come up or whatnot to try to get as many of her shards to get that 400. Then I could 6-star her and upgrade her skills, because as you can see here, skill enhancement will unlock once a night achieves 6-star. I'm just going to use this as an example, but as you can see, Ethan is a 3-star. If you go on the very bottom right, you can see one of his gear items is locked out. You would need to be a 4-star to be able to use all these equipment. You can see Annabelle's at 5 stars, so she has all 3 of her gear items unlocked. And then you can see the attack, it gives a 6% at 10 level enhancement, defense 6%, and hit points 6%. If you do buy the gem payback and you have a lot of shards and you got her a high level, you will want to use her for your main knight and your archer march. If you click onto the very first skill, it's a level 5. This is the piercing shot. It does extra attack damage by 68.9% to the attacking enemies and decreases the enemy's troop defense by 23% for 6 seconds. Her second skill at a level 2 is troop standard damage 12% castle defense. Her third skill is increased troop attack by 24%, which is really good. Her final skill, which is a level 2, increases troop crit damage by 12%. Now I'm going to go ahead and level her up to maximum level 50 from 35. On the very bottom, you can see the leadership. It's at 430, 430. Now that will go up the more she levels, so we're going to go ahead and level her. On the bottom right, hit the blue button that says level up. And we're going to use our knight experience. Level 50, there's 15 levels. Look at the leadership, it's gone up 868. That's twice the capacity of troops that she can hold now in her march than she could be before. Now she is my top knight I have right now. If you look at the combat power that she has, she's got 1.6 million. And then you go down to Alex, he has 1.28 million. So she is roughly 300,000 combat power stronger than he is, and it's all because of just being mythic. So that's this one way to kind of show. If you look at the equipment I got for them, the three, they're all plus 10 enhance. So the only difference is she is the mythic and he is legendary. So that shows you the difference in combat power alone. Now another thing I want to go over real quick too is this very helpful to understand how mythics work. They are very versatile, and the reason why they're versatile, if you go to their skills, we're going to go over these other skills. You see it's castle defense, but look at this. Increased troop attack, 24%. It doesn't say PvP, it doesn't say PvE next to it. And the reason is because this affects all. Okay, mythics are the only knights in the game that their attributes will both affect PvP and PvE. Very useful to know that. As you look at Alex, since he's legendary, we're going to go to his skills. You can see versus PvE. Now we're going to go to Quaid. He's a troop attack. He's PvP. We're going to look at his skills. You see how it says 20% attack versus PvP. Now if he was a mythic, it would be only increases troop attack by 20% only. And it would be for both PvE and PvP. So I hope that helps you a lot understanding how valuable a mythic knight is in these type of games. Okay, the last thing I promise I'm going to go over, because this all relates to the gem buyback. You know, because the more you spend, the more packs you're going to buy. The more likely you're going to have a lot of keys. You're going to summon a lot of shards. You're going to be getting shards from the summon. It's important to understand how you get mythics in this. We're going to go to the summons. We're going to go into the very bottom. It says chance info. We're going to click that. Now we're going to scroll down a little bit. Here's the regular summons where you get the green, blue, and purple knights. And then we're going to go into the premium right here. This is where you're going to get. This is the only place you're going to get your legendaries and your mythics if you're lucky, which makes it very hard for a free-to-play to really get a high-level legendaries right off the bat, because this is going to be a time-consuming process to get shards out of this. It's 100 shards for the legendaries. There's 300. Alex is in here. He's 300 shards. Very low chance to get 100 of the shards at the 0.313. To get 300 at 0.025. Very low chance. The only way you can get mythics in these premium summons keys is down here in 600 packs, and there's 4 different ones they have listed. But if you look next to Sakura's soul shards, he's got a minus sign. That means you can't even get his. So you can only get, right now, you can only get 3 mythic heroes in the premium summons. If you look at the chances for each 600 shards for them, it's a 0.03%. Very slim chance. I did a lot of summons, and I noticed that on average it was anywhere from like 110 summons to 200 summons at a time to just get 600 of those shards. And there's, keep in mind, there's 3 of them in here. So you might be wanting what I'm working on. I want to work on Annabelle. Well, I gotta take a chance of getting 600 shards for the other 2 mythics instead of. I got a 1/3 of a chance to get the actual shards that I want for the mythic Annabelle. That should help clarify a little bit how difficult this will be to get mythics in this game. Anyways, this is Baron the Bear. I hope this video helped give you kind of some perspective on what, what bigger spenders, what they can spend, what they can get, and whatnot from spending what they can in these games. And please make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification for future content if you like my videos. And I'll talk to you guys later.